So good afternoon. Well, actually, for me, it's good morning still. I still haven't had lunch. How about you?
I don't
You
have
too?
lunch either. Yeah.
Yes. So we have to make it short so we can grab some lunch afterwards, right?
Right.
So
I'm
people are
hungry, by the
people.
way.
Me too. Hello, Tassiane.
Just to make sure you can hear me well.
Hi.
Yes, I can.
Okay.
We have this how can I say, make host, co-host, allow multi in. Well, anyway, it's this Lexis AI assistant. I don't know if you can see it. It's a tool of artificial intelligence that is embedded into Zoom platform. It's the artificial intelligence that is following up with us all the meetings, so we can have a very nice, how can I say, report afterwards, pointing out the main topics. It's very handful, useful and handy. So I think we should all introduce ourselves real quickly. What do you think about it? We have hello, Arthur.
Hello.
We have Tassiane, Bruno, Cauê, and Ronan, and myself. I'll start. I'll do it first. You probably know me from previous classes. You know my name. I'm from Blumenau. I have a beautiful family. This is what I've been doing for the last almost 30 years. It's been a long journey. And if I can say, this is the best moment for my school, where I can apply all technology I've been working with to actually dig down some talents and bring you here so we can work together and actually make the whole cycle, get the benefits of your skills and your talent. At the same time, this is going to be a very nice window, a very nice place for you to show your talents, to show who you are, what you can do as co-hosts, as assistants. You will be protagonists in these actually conversation opportunities. It's going to be like something like this during lunchtime, quick workshops for you to help the other students who don't have the skills we have. So we can point out activities. I'll show you what we're going to do and how we're going to do today. And welcome people invited from those companies, Premier Soft, TI, Senior Sistemas, and maybe another one I don't remember. So I'm into negotiations with people from Bluesoft, so we can have these meeting with these companies. So perhaps human resources can join us. Perhaps people related to those specific languages you're studying, Java, DevOps, and all the others. So it's going to be something really nice and much bigger than the beginning of our contract. I mean, the idiomas and Bluesoft. It's something that came up. I was thinking about it long time ago, and the opportunity appeared. I proposed, they liked, and here we are. So I'm very happy that lots of people joined the group of helpers, and it's just the beginning, okay? Just the beginning. So some of you are in the afternoon group. Some of you are in the night group. I've just separated everybody inside the platform. So we have two advanced groups, one from the afternoon and one from the night shift, and from basic, intermediate as well. So now when I point out activities, I can select specifically if it's for the people in the afternoon or if it's for the people at night. So that's it. I'm going to allow you to introduce yourselves, what you do, what language you're studying, and your expectations. Hona, you were the first one to join the meeting, so why don't you start?
Okay, my name is Ronan, and I'm 30 years old right now. And actually, I'm very happy that I have this opportunity to talk more in English because I didn't have any practice before. So I have a lot of issues by talking in English. And I have a good understanding by listening, reading a lot, and I hope I can help some people to understand better English and even myself to improve my English by doing this.
And you're studying what? Java, C#?
Java.
Java.
I work at Unimed Blumenau, by the way.
Oh, nice. What's your position? What do you do there?
I'm biomedics. I don't know if that's exactly the word to say that, but I study biomedicina, is the word in Portuguese. And now I'm working in the hospital.
Oh, nice.
The Hospital Santa Catarina. That's
right. So you probably work with lab analysis?
Yeah, that's the word.
Very good, very good. Welcome aboard. I don't know, I guess Bruno was the second to join the meeting. Bruno, welcome.
Hello, guys. My name is Bruno. I'm 30 years old as well. I have a beautiful family too. Me, my wife, and 2 dogs.
Well, it's a family.
I'm dog father. Yes. So I'm very happy to be a part of this group. I hope I can learn with you guys and help others to understand better English too.
What do you do actually?
What I'm studying or
Yeah,
for living?
just a second, people. I always forget to let you know, but as you know, we have here a very good tool for closed caption. So if you activate closed caption or transcript, but in my suggestion, I would recommend closed caption because nobody's going to speak Portuguese. So you select the language and everything we say appears down here as subtitles. It makes our lives much easier. If by any chance you didn't understand what a friend said, this is what you can use. Okay, Bruno, my question is if you're working right now or you're just studying, and what you're studying.
I'm actually working in administration, condominium management.
Okay.
I'm graduated in accountability and I'm studying C# right now to improve some techniques with data and data analysis.
Very good. Even though the word appeared down here, I would recommend instead of management.
Okay.
Yeah, because you're a manager, right?
Yes.
Nice. I don't know, Tassiani, I think you were the third. So hello, Tassiani.
Hello. I'm 31 years old. I live alone in Blumenau since 2015. I'm graduated in fashion design and I designed prints for children's clothing until last year. And then I left the company. I'm not working right now. I'm just studying. I'm studying C#.
Mhm.
What else?
Oh, that's very much what we need. Do you
Okay.
have any expectations for these conversation workshops?
Talking very much. I think I need it. And meeting with people, just that's it.
Right. Thank you very much. Let's go for the next. Cauê, I guess you were the fourth.
I think was the last, if I'm not mistaken, Arthur
No
entered.
problem, no problem. Just be my
All right.
guest.
Hello, guys. My name is Cauê. I'm 25 years old. Make 26 in 2 days. So expecting gifts from everyone.
All right. Do you
We
have a
can sing
Pix?
if you want.
Oh, I'll let that one pass.
Okay.
Okay, maybe hugs, like virtual hugs.
Yeah, that's nice.
Right.
I'm at work right now.
Yeah, what Premiere Soft, is that it?
No, I work at Paytrack.
Oh, Paytrack. Okay.
I work as a support technician since 2018, I think. I'm 8, almost 9 years in the market. And I'm studying C# right now, looking for a new position as a software
Okay.
developer. And in the future, I hope to work with game development. From these conversations, from the helpers group, I expect to be able to help a lot of people. I really like to teach. So
Oh, nice.
being in the position where I can teach someone something that I know and help them is really fulfilling for me. So that's my biggest expectation for the helpers initiative.
Very good.
And also to make contact and be closer with the anchor companies and everyone in the program.
Very nice. Very nice. Very good contribution for the talk. Arthur, and then Felipe.
Can you hear me? Is my audio okay?
Yeah.
Yes.
Loud and clear.
Hello, I'm Arthur. I am 19. I am part of the Java class, and currently I'm not working. I studied business administration in University of São Paulo for a while. I was working in the financial market, but I had a tough experience there. Therefore, I decided to come back, give me myself some time and some space, and try new things such as programming. Therefore, I joined More Devs to Blue, and I'm seeking maybe a role in the tech industry as a new thing to me. That's it.
Oh, very good. I'll just let you introduce yourselves and then we go for the next step, okay? Do you have any expectations regarding this opportunity?
Well, I want to meet new people, of course, people with similar interests, and learn new things. I like learning. I love to challenge my brain, to challenge my problem solving skills, and this is my main goal. But of course, a job as a backend developer would be extremely good to me.
Nice.
And
Nice.
referring to the English, it's always good to have time and space to practice my language skills.
Yeah, definitely. Thiago, Felipe, Thiago, you're up.
Hi. What am I supposed to talk like? My
Okay,
name,
first of
my
all, yes, first of all, Felipe, can you please open up your camera if possible?
yeah, I'll have to connect the cell phone to my PC. Wait a minute.
All right, but meanwhile, you just have to introduce yourself, let people here know what you do, and if you have any expectations, if you're working currently, that's what people are talking about.
Okay. Hi, my name is Felipe. I'm currently 19 years old. I'm studying Flutter and the Mordevs to Blue, and I'm in college right now because I'm wait, uh, because I'm studying computer science in college.
Oh, so you're
For the
19, you're studying, and you have big expectations, right? 19 years old.
yeah.
Very nice. So guys, now that everybody has introduced themselves, I'd like to point out what are the benefits of your participation. It's much more than just improving your conversational skills. It goes further, right? So I see that we have people from many different backgrounds, which is amazing. We have Kawe, who's currently very happy with the possibility of teaching. That's amazing. Tassiani, who comes from fashion background, and Arthur with financial, Bruno administrating buildings, and it's a lot. Ronan, who's a bio physician, a biomedic, and myself. Actually, I'm not actually one of those teachers who you think who have studied arts. In Portuguese, it's called letras. No, that's not what I did. I've always studied business. I've always been related to business, and my master's degree is related to business. But I started teaching English very, very early in my career, since 2003, actually. And since then, I've been, climbing up the stairs. And in 2005, I entered as a professor at the university. I left the university 2020, so it was like 15 years, exactly 15 years as a professor at the university. There, I got to know lots of people from many, many different areas, because English was always what I was teaching. If it was related to business, administration courses, it would be English related to economics, accountancy, fashion. Actually, I was a professor at the fashion group, which was really nice. That was not related to English. It was related to entrepreneurism, which was a very nice opportunity to help those girls to understand better how business works. And then I got up to teach post-graduation courses, master's, PhD level students. And at the end of my career inside the university, I was the head of the department, and that was it. In parallel, I opened up this possibility to help companies improve their employees' skills. And that made much more sense to me than just teaching at the university. And my first and biggest client was HBCs, which is now a company owned by Ambev. It's called Ambev Tech. HBCs was my how can I say, my first experience working with tech guys, with geeks, right? Then I got to teach other multinational companies. My biggest challenge, my biggest client and biggest challenge was Ilus, which got to probably 120 students per semester. So we helped hundreds of people over the years. And now here I am helping you guys to do what we do. But first of all, I would like you to point out difficulties using the platform, because I was checking, not all of you are actually using the platform FlexG much as I expected to. So is there anything that is maybe a problem you're going through? Because as you know, you will be seen as role models by the other students. So my question as a basic student from this program would be, okay, so these guys are helping me, but they're not actually using the platform. It doesn't add up, does it? So do you have any problems using the platform? Second question, how can I check? You can always check how many hours you're being using. Actually, there is this average time use that we should always pay attention to, which is something around 2 hours per week. So I would like you to pay attention to that. Try to get into the 2 hours per week and everybody's happy, okay? I don't know, maybe you can use more during the weekend. It's up to you. It's your management. Specifically because this is something I was suggested to point out to all of the students. You have to see this as a real work opportunity, a real work environment. I'm your boss, supposedly, and I ask you to do stuff. And I say goodbye. I just expect you to do, right? I'm not gonna be like, hey, Arthur, you're not using the platform. Please do it. No. I'll talk to you at the end of the term, and then feedback. That's how companies work, right? So don't forget to check the platform. Cauê.
I just accessed the platform once until now, and the reason is because I'm balancing work with the course. So I didn't have much time, but I'm planning on doing it on weekends. You asked for the reason.
Definitely. But just remember, part of your grade, and you know, you're a great student, you're participating, you're really proactive. I'm not saying you specifically. It's a hypothetical situation. And then you enjoy and you really have some fun. But then there's this thing, feedback. I have to send documents and in my perception, and there's this evaluation. It's part of the process. So don't forget, try to, balance work and what we're doing. Arthur.
I do think that the platform is a bit slow. I mean, I could go through some easier exercises in half the time it takes me to finish them. And I've done something between 3 and 4 hours on the platform, but it actually took me at least twice as much to complete these 3.5 hours that I did on the platform. So it's a bit slow to go through the exercises, and I think that's because of the system of the platform itself.
It is, and it's a very good question. It's not a question, it's a remark. Why? Why is it like this? Because we seek mastery, right? I'm not asking you to just go through and get time checked. I want you to actually to be able at the end of the period to maybe put yourself through the certification exam and get a C2 certification. For you to do it, you actually need this mastery process. I understand that if checking boxes would be the necessity, speed would be important. But I'm not asking you to go through all of the exercises real fast. If it's a test like the placement test, or if it's a test in a TOEFL situation, which you have like 4 seconds to answer, yeah, you have to be fast. In this case, that's not the point. I want you to go slow and really do all of the things, because there's an algorithm analyzing your participation, and everything is taken into consideration. The time, how you answer, and the quality of your audio as well. But I want to show you what we're going to do today, actually on Friday. So when you help me in those breakout rooms, you remember we did it, I will let you have what you are expected to do in the WhatsApp group, but I want to show you, okay? So just bear with me oh no, not wrong button. Okay. Just a second. I forgot to open the right window. Here. Now, let's get back to the meeting. Share. Right. So you can see, yeah. Now, can you see the FlexG platform?
Yes.
Amazing. So what we're going to do, Tassiani, you want to say something? Please go on.
I wanted to point something out. People at our class talked about this. The platform is very slow and it's sometimes is a little boring, but I think our brains are used to social media that is so fast nowadays. And I used the platform some days ago, around 2 hours in a row, and I had a little fun. And I took that as an opportunity to slow down with the platform, because we're so used to things going fast and fast and fast, and fast videos and fast content, that the platform sounds a little slow compared to what we used. But it's a good opportunity to slow down a little in our lives.
Yeah. You know, I always talk about speed in process as well. I am a high performance deliverer. I do this. I do everything with artificial intelligence. Actually, I'm doing lots of stuff at the same time. But as a manager, I have to. But as a student, when I was always with, more in contact with students in face to face at the university, I would tell them that something I've learned, and it makes a lot of sense, and it's a very good contribution to both you and Tassiani, Arthur, that the time and the speed that we type and the speed for our handwriting are completely different. If you have to type a sentence, I suppose you'll be faster than me, no question. But for writing, handwriting, I don't know, people forget about it. But when was the last time you had like handwriting, So there's scientific evidence as a contribution to both your points of view, that the time it takes for you to write down a sentence in a piece of paper with a pen or a pencil, it's the time and the speed that your brain needs for you to remember that information. If you type something real fast, nice, check, next, you're not going to remember that. You will be like, what? I don't know. I've been typing for 2 hours. You probably remember 10 to 15% of all that, information. But if you write down, you probably don't have to go back and try to remember, because everything is stored already. Thank you, Tassiani. It's a very, very nice contribution. And please, this knowledge we've just shared is something that you have to let your friends know in the process, because this is something that will probably come up. Another person say, yeah, it's too slow. Then you know, yeah, there's a reason for that. Okay, so I'll just share the screen again. And see, guys, I was just preparing beforehand, and this is what you see in the meeting Friday afternoon and Friday night. I'll come here to the groups. I'll select a group, and I'll select homework. This is called a sprint, okay? This is called a sprint. Perhaps you will see this with the whole group, and when we divide in breakout rooms, I'll make sure that each one of you will be in one of those, okay? So you'll be like one of the students, but people in the group will know that you'll be the one there to ask me for help, to help them if you can. You know, I'll send the prompt of what you have to do, what I'm expecting you to do in the group inside WhatsApp. But the thing is, today is 24th, the due date, 24th. I want homework, and I will select something. For example, adjectives. And I want one specific skill, writing. I want one specific group. I will select something from A2 plus, non-existent. I will select something from B1, not existent. Come on, A1. Yeah, okay. What's the thing? Everybody will have to do it. But Tassiani and everybody, you are B2 plus students. You're going to think, well, why should I do this if I am advanced? It's because I have a syllabus. I have something in contract with Bluesoft that tells me it's mandatory that I teach all of you this, supposedly. I don't know if it's adjectives, okay? So in other words, I just can't forget to show you that you have to do this. But I decided to change it, to modify this as a sprint activity. And I will do this and ask everybody to do some of the activities. For example, here I have, if I don't select a course, everything is for everybody, okay? So I'm going to choose one or two activities, and people will have to do this. So I'm going to select this one, for example. No, you're advanced. Let's go with select as homework. Such a funny world, okay? So let me just... eu tô com vocês aqui bem no lugar onde eu preciso ver. Agora eu acho que dá. Eu preciso também parar o closed caption, senão eu não consigo ver. Só um instantinho, pessoal. Eu preciso tirar o closed caption, eu tenho que voltar para a reunião e voltar a compartilhar. Aqui. So, select exercises, send to all of the groups. So here the group, due date today. And I can say, for example, now it's 12:35. Let's go and say 1 p.m. of sprint. Submit. All right. So if you please check your app, you will be notified when you open that you have a homework. I gave you a time limit, and that's the sprint activity idea. I will let everybody do one homework activity independently of their level, because I want to check by the groups, and I have 3 groups: basic, intermediate, and advanced. And I will see the average average score. I was just trying to find my notes. I will check the average score. So the platform shows me the average score of every single student divided into groups. So I will be able to point out the winner. So it's a sprint activity, just like Scrum. You know Scrum? We have sprints. Yeah. So I think this is a good activity for, to let people see what happens if they really put their work on something, and I'll see the results. This is something I'm testing. It's a beta version. I need your help to understand and explain to students if necessary. So in other words, this is one of the things we'll be doing. So now you have a time limit for you to do this task. Of course, I'm going to delete it. You don't have to do it, but you will know what happens. The app shows you a notification. You do the homework. I will probably select 2 or 3 activities, and I will see the results, and I'll make it possibly public, or maybe just get in touch with the people, but I will have the winner. I will have the result of that sprint, of that Friday night or that Friday afternoon. So I just wanted you to know one of the things we'll do. Something that we can do and will do is, for example, watching a video like we did last time and have some topics for conversation. People are not very into, being the first person to manifest or say something. So you would be like, hey guys, come on. It's a good opportunity for you to, talk. You don't have to be afraid. Of course, we'll have people from different levels, and that's life. If you have a meeting online at work, you're not going to speak only with people with like fluent English. You will have people from India, people from China, people from Brazil and United States. That's life, right? So it's the same. You will be the guys, maybe just sometimes speaking more, sometimes speaking less, and helping the group to evolve. Cauê.
Sprint activities will work in a form of competition, if I understood correctly. We will have a winner at the end of each Friday, right?
Right. That's the idea.
Right. So we as helpers, we are competing too, or we are just helping the other students achieve their goals?
Very good question. I have and I don't have the answer for this question. If you consider the opportunity you're having and they're not having, I don't know if it's fair to give you the opportunity of winning those sprints as well, right? I have to really consider the odds. You're more than welcome to contribute with your perspectives. But I think that having this known, more contact with the guys from the companies, it's a winning situation. So you are already, I will consider like C1 and C2 students already okay. You don't need much to just get to the end line, to the final moment, and you will have the opportunity to help them build their skills. During the hackathon, you will also have great opportunities. I have to think about it, but
Yeah,
I would give you the opportunity to do the sprint as well.
Yeah, I asked because I would rather not participate in the competition. I prefer to focus on helping others because, like you said, we are C1, C2, maybe B2. We already have a good level of English. And my question was more if we should participate to enter in that role model category, but I would prefer that we are not included in this competition. I don't know if others agree, but I
During
would
the
prefer
sprints,
with
right?
I prefer we were not included in the sprint and just helping. We can focus on
Yeah.
helping others.
One of the things we can do, I could assess homework for you during the week, but not on Friday during the breakout rooms. You can do an extra homework, but not there at that moment. So, you know, there's balance in the situation. Right, guys, we don't have much time. I think it's, you know, I would like to be like always into 30 minutes with you. We're just like 40 minutes, but that was the first time. We're going to have probably every week this opportunity. Today I have a meeting with the guys from Bluesoft, not just me, all of the schools, and I will probably, you know, people will tell me what they expect me to do, but it's, I don't know. I think like early in the morning, people are like into getting to your stations, getting to work, breakfast, transportation. I don't know. Early in the morning, I don't really think it's going to happen. During lunch is it's for me, it's better, probably for you too. And I don't know if it's going to be on Thursdays, Tuesdays, Mondays. I'll let you know. And maybe I just have like a quick research, a quick survey and see what's the best day for everybody. Fridays, it's impossible. I have class with more devs, but from Monday through Thursday, it's totally possible for me. And I'll just let you know with a survey, quick survey. You choose the date. The best date will be the one. So more news coming up. I don't know. I have a meeting this afternoon. And please understand something. I probably didn't mention this before, but let's suppose that, you know, we got to the end of the semester. You didn't get a contract. You didn't get hired by any of those companies, and you still want to make more money, right? Depending on what you want and your expectations and what's possible, I will offer you a job as a host with teacher Cauê, teacher Mirella, to be one of our facilitators in the next group, you know, 2026 second semester. You'll be more than welcome to join us as a English teacher / specialist in one of those languages. It's a win-win situation. So it's an invitation. It's a real invitation. Not now. Now we're just finding out what we can do. It's the first time I do this, but the pipeline was thought to get the talents to the companies. And if you want to, you can always have a side job and make some extra cash by being one of our teachers. It's a real possibility. It's something very explicit. I let people know about it at Bluesoft. And if you think about it, maybe it's a good way to make up some extra money and improve your English. Okay? So see you on Friday, right? Okay. And if you want to share your thoughts, say something, you can always send a video or an audio in our group. Fala, Ronan.
No, I'm thankful that I have this opportunity by helping others. And I don't know, I just want to improve my English as well. And like I said before, I have some issues with my speaking, and I didn't I never had the chance to speak like this before. So
Yeah, for
I
now,
really, yeah,
for now,
I'm
for now.
thankful for that.
Yeah, don't mention, it's part of the process. This is, I will ask permission to speak Portuguese right now. Pessoal, o que eu pensei para isso é que isso aqui é um piloto do que eu vou oferecer para o ecossistema. Eu venho conversando com vários players do ecossistema, inclusive um deles já foi presidente vários anos da ACAT, e a gente está pensando em entregar isso para muito mais gente. Como que vai ser a entrega? Uma assinatura de um valor que vai ficar provavelmente entre 100 e 200 reais por mês, pago no cartão de crédito. A pessoa vai poder ter acesso a FlexD e vai poder ter essas sessões de conversação em grupos que vão acontecer ao longo da semana. A pessoa vai olhar, opa, tem um grupo hoje, está pagando? Entra. Tem um número máximo de pessoas, a gente vai ter um número máximo? Não, entra porque cabe, vamos lá, 100 pessoas num horário. E aí a gente faz um período de deixar as pessoas chegar, a gente faz os breakout rooms e faz conversação em breakout rooms. Depois volta todo mundo. A mesma dinâmica que a gente tem hoje vai ser replicado, e isso se chama, o nome dessa iniciativa é Talk Hub Tech. Então, se tu, Ronan, falasse, eu nunca tive essa oportunidade, é porque realmente não existe algo como isso ainda disponível para o ecossistema da Bluesoft, a CAT. E a gente vai fazer isso vai acontecer. Então, se você já tem um nível avançado de inglês e quer se oportunizar ainda mais situações em que você vai poder falar mais, como a Tassiane falou, e o ganha-ganha, ele ainda não consigo vislumbrar todas o ganha-ganha, porque você vai melhorar o seu inglês e você vai estar conversando com uma pessoa de uma empresa que você está curtindo muito e querendo se candidatar, enfim, e vai ter gente do RH, vai ter gente de todos os âmbitos, porque é um lugar onde todos ganham. Hoje, a gente vai fazer isso, hoje no sentido de atender o público do More Devs to Blue, é justamente porque não faz sentido disponibilizar todos esses talentos para todas as empresas, porque temos aí as âncoras. Então, a gente vai privilegiar as âncoras. Então, nesses momentos de workshop, de conversação, e também no Talk Hub que a gente vai ter, vai ser só para as âncoras. Mas, eu já estou lhes antecipando, eu vou disponibilizar isso para todo o ecossistema. Então, as oportunidades, Ronan, elas vão continuar e aumentar drasticamente daqui para frente, porque você vai poder participar de várias oficinas. Tendo vaga, é só entrar e conversar. Quanto custa? A mesma coisa, 199 ou sei lá o valor que a gente vai bater o martelo. Claro, por enquanto é subsidiado pelo programa. Na verdade, nem é subsidiado pela DP Idiomas, porque é uma cortesia. Eu quero que as pessoas façam o freemium, né? Use, sinta a necessidade e quando acabar, eu quero continuar, aquilo valia muito a pena. Aplicativo, certificação e conversação com o pessoal da tecnologia por R$ 200 por mês, cabe no meu orçamento. Quem sabe as empresas parceiras, elas subsidiem metade, então a gente está nessa fase de negociação. Eu apresentei a proposta semana passada, eles gostaram muito, hoje a gente vai conversar mais e vocês vão ser os primeiros a saber dos desdobramentos disso. Mas o convite, ele continua. Por enquanto, gente, o que vocês estão fazendo é um estágio não remunerado. Vocês vão aproveitar essa oportunidade para melhorar o inglês de vocês e para serem vistos por essas pessoas dessas empresas numa vitrine de longa duração, diferentemente de só o hackathon. Antes, a jogada da Bluesoft e das empresas é treina, ensina, faz dossiê e mostra essas pessoas a partir do hackathon. O que eu estou propondo é disruptivo, porque eu trago a possibilidade dos melhores, dos talentos, de quem chegou no nível C, B2 ou mais, terem uma vitrine de longa duração com as pessoas que vão contratar vocês. Então, eu trouxe uma grande mudança no jogo. Então, eles ainda estão absorvendo, a gente está agendando as reuniões com as empresas, vai explicar isso para as empresas e tudo no seu tempo certo. Vocês vão sendo treinados. Quando o pessoal das empresas chegar para participar desses eventos ao meio-dia e também à noite, vocês já vão ser hosts bem treinados e se coloque no lugar de alguém que vem da Premiere Soft, por exemplo. Estou aqui, vamos lá. Vamos ver o que eles têm, né? Vou entender a jogada. Porra, o Bruno fala bem. Quem é esse Bruno? Vou lá falar com o pessoal da Bluesoft. Bruno, aqui, ó, tô notando, a gente se fala depois da reunião. Gostei da tua participação, tô vendo aqui o teu currículo, teu LinkedIn. Entenderam o que eu estou propondo para todo mundo nesse âmbito? É uma enorme oportunidade de vocês terem algo muito legal antes mesmo de terminar o curso do More Devs. Então, eu tenho um valor agregado, eu vou oferecer isso para o ecossistema e eu conto com vocês como multiplicadores, sabe? Por exemplo, você, Cauê, dentro da Paytrack, eventualmente tu vai poder espalhar isso aí dentro, diz assim, porra, a Paytrack tá no ecossistema, ela é uma empresa associada à Bluesoft? Sim. Cara, é só chamar geral, quem sabe a Paytrack subsidia 50% da assinatura e vai ser essa dinâmica, plataforma e isso que vocês tiveram. Claro, vou tentar fazer o negócio dividido por níveis, né? Eu sou nível B, então você vai conversar com o pessoal de nível B. Aqui, como a gente não tem essa possibilidade, é eclético, avançado com intermediário e básico. Mas a tendência é que isso aconteça só em grupos de níveis mais aproximados. É a evolução natural do processo. Beleza? Então, vamos lá, Ronan. Está na hora do nosso almoço, né? Tu também vai comer, né?
I didn't have
Gente,
yet.
brigadão, né? Eu agradeço a participação de vocês. Isso vai estar disponível no YouTube logo mais. Não sei dizer exatamente que horas, eu preciso fazer umas edições. E isso vai para o YouTube, assim como todos os encontros. Eu só estou validando com o pessoal hoje à tarde. Então, vamos supor, você faltou. Não consegue justificar a falta, mas você vai poder ver o que foi falado naquele encontro, porque vai estar no canal fechado do YouTube. Beleza? Então tá. See you next time. Don't know if it's going to be like Wednesday or Thursday, but remember, it's going to be during lunchtime. Okay?
Ok.
Au revoir.
Okay.
Auf
Bye.
Wiedersehen.
Nice.
Bye.